Yeah, Reynolds, head coach Josh Mull, your third straight District 10 championship. First time in a couple of years the team was able to put some points on you. You guys had to come from behind to get this win. What was different about this matchup with Eisenhower than you had seen in previous years?
They wanted it. I mean, they're a well-coached football team. They're an excellent program. They're very talented. It's unfortunate that sometimes a team has to lose in a situation like this. You can only have one winner. But if I ever want to lose to a championship, it's a program like that I want to lose to. They're a class act. Win, lose. I have a lot of respect for them, their program, and the direction that they're going in.
We could hear in the postgame some of the fans here on the Reynolds side were applauding Eisenhower. They stayed out and watched you guys get the championship trophy and get some of your medals. Again, what does that say about the kind of quality program that they have there under Jim?
It's class. I mean, that's exactly what he talks about it, and he walks the walk that he talks. That's how we all should be. That's how we all should be teaching our children. I mean, that's how you learn to be respectful. That's how you learn to deal with loss. And if we're in the same situation, I'd like to think that I'm doing the same thing.
Late in the first half, you guys are trailing 14-6. Hayden McLaughlin comes up with a big interception on third down. Very next play, Wagner goes 39 yards for the touchdown to tie it. How big a momentum swing was that for you guys?
It was absolutely huge, and when we went in at halftime, that's exactly what we talked about. I said that's the way we have to go out and play. We have to play with that kind of aggression. Some of our offensive linemen are like, "Coach, they're packing in the box. They have 900 guys," and I said they don't. I said that's how hard they're playing. That's how aggressive they're playing. I said that they had a great game plan, and we struggled until we figured out exactly how we needed to attack it, and then when we figured it out, it blew things up a little bit. It made things a little bit easier for us. The one thing I think that we have to really look at is in that second half, we put them in a situation where they had to pass the ball, which is not necessarily what they really want to do. We did that by putting the pressure on and scoring first in the second half, and I think that was huge.
Again, they had a chance when it was still tied. They got down to the 20, got backed up a little bit on a fourth down. Again, how critical was that pass breakup that McLaughlin had right outside the end zone?
Huge. I'm not sure exactly how you cramp in 20 below weather, but yeah, it was definitely huge. I mean, we've said it all year long. He's a big-time player, and he makes big-time plays, and it's the same thing with the catch at the end. He came up with it and got in the end zone. I can't be prouder of these kids when they execute.
Take me through that play again. A fourth down play. This time you guys are on offense. You take a timeout. What are you saying in the huddle, and what led you to come up with that flea flicker call?
Well, it was the first play we ran this year.
Okay.
It was something that we've gone back to several times. The reason we put it in, so many teams want to stop Jalen Wagner, and when you go back, if you watch this film back, they did a nice job trying to take the pass away from us. They put Hayden in double coverage. We started to notice that they were coming off of that and playing run first, so they said, let's go for it. When you hand the ball off to somebody who has 5,000 yards rushing in their career, it brings a lot of attention. So, I mean, why not? What do we have to lose?
Yeah, it definitely seemed early in the game that they were really able to limit the explosive plays, especially from Jalen. But then he broke through, had a 33-yard run that set up the first touchdown, obviously the 39-yarder to tie the game, and then he had the big 57-yard run to give you guys the lead for good. Does it feel like it's just a matter of time with him, even when teams are playing him well defensively?
For sure. I mean, I think you have to give a lot of credit to the Eisenhower team. Those two linebackers played lights out. I can't tell you how many. I'm sure you probably know. Benji Bauer had a lot of tackles from the backside. He's a tough, hard-nosed player. I tell you what, if I could pick him up and take him with us next week, I for sure would. Just an outstanding performance by those guys in their linebacking core.
We were talking about on our broadcast, when you guys got the ball back at your own 3, you had the 1-score lead. You go 97 yards, chewed up about 7 minutes, I think, of clock. And we referred to that really as a championship drive. Is that just the mentality that you have after being in this game and winning this game for the last couple of years? You know what it takes to come away with the win.
I don't know. I think the mentality is we want to score and we want to score fast. So we haven't really had many drives like that this year. To be honest with you, we had a couple last week against Maplewood. We had several against Sharpsville, but other than that, this was the first time that we were put to the test, and I was proud of the way our boys executed.
You're going to face another stiff test next week, District 9 champion Port Allegheny. What kind of challenge do you expect from the Gators in the quarterfinals?
I don't know anything about them. I don't know what they look like. Don't know their mascot. Well, the Gators. Now I know what that is. I have no clue. I just know that they're up north and around Bedford, I think, or are they a little northeast
yeah.
there? But I've never seen them play. I'm excited to see them play. Let's get after it. I'm sure that you've covered them well.
I was actually at their championship game last night. So
you can give me some pointers. No, I just get in the film room tomorrow and take a look at it and see what we have.
All right, well, don't forget, you can see the whole game in the archives at D910sports.com.
Perfect.
To go ahead and check it out. Reynolds coach Josh Mull, congratulations on the district championship. Good luck next week.
Hey, thank you very much.